Like everyone else, you undoubtedly have a preferred learning style, either visual, auditory, or kinesthetic. However, there is no guarantee that when you go to class, every one of your professors will teach to your preferred learning style. As a result, you will need to learn to adapt your preferred learning style to the way a professor teaches. For example, if your preferred learning style is visual, and you have a professor who lectures without the use of slides or any other visual aids, you will have to adapt by taking detailed notes, drawing diagrams, and/or representing what your professor says in other visual ways that you can more easily understand and relate to. Just as important as adapting your preferred learning style is recognizing your preferred learning environment. Consider when you are most effective each day. Perhaps you feel most alert in the morning or in the late afternoon. Regardless of when you are most effective each day, to the extent possible, try to schedule your classes during that time of day. That way, you will be more alert and receptive when you go to class and will learn the material that much better. Inevitably, you will have a professor you don't like, or one who is difficult to understand. You will have classes at times you do not prefer. You will have classes that you find boring. None of those issues is ever an excuse not to go to class. Regardless of any problem or difficulty you may have with the class, always remember that you have control over how much you learn and over your performance in the class, which is referred to as an internal locus of control. How much you learn and your performance in a class is never controlled by outside factors over which you have no influence. Students who believe that their performance in a class is the result of the professor, the time of day, or other factors have an external locus of control and put themselves at a distinct disadvantage. The purpose of going to class is to learn the material. The better you learn the material, the better you will perform in the class. Although your goal in every class should primarily be to learn and understand the material, the reality is that knowledge of the material in a class is measured by a letter grade. As a result, grades are important, but not nearly as important as learning. Do not be surprised or discouraged if your grades in college are lower than your grades in high school. That is to be expected. Also remember that in college, any grade point average above 3.0 is respectable.